Hello, Alfred. And we're live. It looks like my internet crapped out for a minute there. We're back, SARS. Yes, indeed. We'll let everyone come back while we get tuned up here with the internet to the recreation time, to the simulation time. SARS, Dave Jeffries, Myrna Bergen, Chiladine, Sally Sipico, DeBailey 72, Cora Johnson, Jack Volpe. Welcome back. Annie, welcome back. All right, so we're gonna get into a deep conversation here. We're just gonna start the conversation up again because I feel like I need to emote this on the internet. But first, let's let the audience come back. If they come back, we'll see if they come back. You never know if they're gonna come back. We will see. We're back, Feng. Yes, my internet crapped out for exactly 2 minutes. Just got back from the dispensary. Nice. Oh, welcome back there, John Lore and Mike. Welcome. Let's see. We had about 50 people, and we were talking about. Oh no, it was me, Paul. It was me. All right. We could. Yeah, back. Cora Johnson, what game am I playing? I'm playing Train Sim World 2020. Train Sim World 2020 on the PlayStation 4. And let me let time proceed on here in stream time here. Stream derailment, yeah, SARS, yeah, the whatchamacallit, my internet. This is one downside of living out here. The internet does drop out. I wish I had a real strong signal, but then again, I am tethered to wires above ground. That was one good thing about living in Bay Ridge. Everything is underground. So I have the bunker in Bay Ridge is really built for built for redundancy. Good to see you, Denise Benjamin, out there. Good to see you. Good to see you, Denise, and good to see you, Brian, out there in the great state of Florida. Is it Spectrum? No, I'm on Optimum now. I was on Spectrum before. Now I'm on Optimum. I'm on Optimum in Coney Island. It's a little bit different out here. Everything's a little bit different out here. All right, we're back. Yeah, internet on the island sucks too. Yeah. I was very spoiled with a very good signal. Now it's like it's good, but then when it drops out, it really drops out. Something I have to get used to. But we were talking about, and maybe YouTube took me off because I was talking about sports betting. Now I use Optimum. Yeah, Optimum is pretty nice. Good to see you, Max. And Max, I just realized that Max, you see that little green circle right there next to the members right there? They could have badges, and the longer they're on, they get a different badge. So if you want to make up 5 badges, I'll buy you a beer. Fios is the best one. I was going to get Fios, but S Fields made my day by streaming. Awesome. I've been on for a little bit. The live stream just crashed. So we got a fresh one now going. Look at John Lore showing off all those emojis. So I could use 5 badges, Max. Figure out just an idea for a badge. There's 5 levels of badges. Look how cool those emojis look. Oh, so amazing. Right, no Charlie here, no complaints. No. We gotta get cool badges now. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm still learning. They want me to make a video for members, but I feel like I want it to be like a secret club. Oh no, Byron's never been on a train this year. You're a goner to take him. You gonna take him? Awesome, take him. Max is the best, John Lore. Absolutely. That's why everyone has to go to his Etsy store. You will see the link here in the chat. Get some merch. I have no idea what platform the next train is coming. Oh, I hear a train. Oh, it's a train coming in right here. That's good. Aren't you cold? Then again, we are underground at the Atlantic Terminal here. Nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. Let's get to the other end here. Oh, can I not drive this train? Can I not drive this train? Oh. I want to get in there. I want to get in there. Is this train going to the yard or something like that? Where is this train going? He just closed the doors. Okay. Get to the front of it. Even though I don't think it's going to be the train. Let's see. Yeah, doors closed. Oh, this is the 10 after train again. This is the 10 after train. Alright. Guess we're doing this one again. Do I know Broadway Lafayette Station on the B&D line is it's hot in that station? Yes, I do. I've been to Broadway Lafayette many times, Frank. I actually used it the other, what was it? The other day I used it, actually. The other day I used it, on last Friday. I think I'm going to open right doors. Good to see you, Rick. Master key is on. Key to forward. Max brake. This community makes life better. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy. Good to see everybody, people. Let's turn on the lights. Headlights on. Marker lights on. Cab lights. This is the one I want. On. So we can see inside. Good to see you, Jonathan. Welcome. Alright, gotta wait some 9 minutes here until service begins on this train. It's weird that it's only open from way up there. Okay. Now wait, can I do... I'm gonna test something out here. Let's see. That's the engineer's seat. No, we're leaving Brooklyn Atlantic Terminal there, Jonathan. That's right. Build up that like flow count. That's right. Pop it in the chops. Pop it in the chops. Why does that make me hungry? Alright, that's the front camera. Let's get the front boom camera. Oh, that's the front boom camera. Alright, so clearly we have to go by the engineer's seat. Great ride to LIRR. Never done this before. Awesome, Zalico. Welcome. How was work this morning? Cold, S-Fields. Cold, but nobody showed up. So I did a live stream for y'all. We walked over the bridge. We walked over the bridge this morning, so we did a quick hour. And I made my way back home. Yeah, we got back in time. We've gone back in time. It's technically an hour later since when we started, so I guess the sun will be in a slightly different position. It was fun, Sally, but it was cold. I don't think I would have been able to do a live stream if I worked. That was one thing I knew. I'm pretty sure I was not going to be able to do. You know, to ride over the Manhattan and Brooklyn bridges on a bike, and then Cemetery was amazing, John, and I am putting a map together for Greenwood Cemetery. I'm definitely putting an itinerary for Greenwood so we could do like a loop. Yeah, it's just freezing outside. It's not fun being outside. That's the problem right now. It's just not fun being outside. And plus the batteries don't, when it gets below 20 degrees, the batteries stop working and, microphones, don't charge. I mean, there's so many different problems that all this little electronic stuff sometimes has. It's a little annoying, but it has to all work. And just like the rain, I mean, oddly enough, snow is a lot easier to take than rain, but yeah, I want to roam, John, but I could end up roaming for like 5 hours. So I think if I plan it out just right, John, the loop would take about 3 hours. So is it to be a loop that's going to take 3 hours? But I think I could do it. I'm pretty sure I could do it. It's going to be a hilly. I mean, my calves are still like on fire from yesterday. So I was definitely ready in the morning to do a bike tour, but boy, man. That was a workout yesterday. But I kind of want to do it again. It was really cool. Yeah, 4 hours. It's so easy to drop 4 hours in there. So easy to drop 4 hours. Not a lot, Rick. I just basically, you know what it comes down to, Rick? It comes down to if something exciting is happening at a location, or some art is going to be installed, or it's up for randomly. That's when I pretty much plan out a stream. If there's something I want to see or I haven't shown in a while, that's when I kind of just do it. But I don't really plan unless there's like something really cool to see. Well, good to see you, Michelle. Good to see you, Tina T and Michelle King. Welcome. Yeah, you got to rest for the 2 days. Yeah, you definitely do, John. It's not as easy as Prospect Park. Prospect Park, the hills aren't as severe in certain cases. But I try not to plan. I try to do it as spontaneous as possible and just cool things that might be on my mind, That's why I love going to the panorama and stuff like that, because that's just a fun way to just have fun. I really want to show you guys a landing pattern at runway 4 at LaGuardia. That's something I've been dying to live stream. Good to see. They saw my work on AccuWeather. Did you see my video of the Empire State Building there, MTR? That's awesome. Good to see you, John. Yeah, the gargoyles were cool there, John. That's a really cool article you shared with me, so thank you very much. But wait, did you see my Empire State Building snow shot on AccuWeather? I did offer them the rights to that quick video I took. I know I made Channel 7 that night. Really? That's cool, MTR. Good to see you. Eventually, S Fields, eventually. When we get 10 million subscribers, then we'll be the next weatherman on the Today Show, because everything is going to streaming. Everything's going to streaming as of late. Good to see you, AV. What are we looking at? We're driving an LIRR train, waiting to leave Atlantic Station. Tina, I have no idea what's the final destination of this train. Do I prefer summer, fall, spring, or winter when streaming? To be honest, spring and fall are the best seasons to live stream. When you get into summer and winter, there's extremes with both. I rather take the extremes of winter, but then again, winter really messes with the equipment. Summer could also mess with the equipment, but that's when it's like 100 degrees out and plus. So that's when it gets tough, but spring and autumn are my favorite times to stream because a lot of stuff is changing. I like seeing the trees change every season. That's one thing I love about my job. Esteban, bienvenidos. Pix 11 with Mr. That's right. Mr. D. I'm going to replace Mr. G. I'm going to replace Mr. G. You're a spring baby. Awesome. And I'm going to replace Mr. G when we get 10 million subscribers here on YouTube. That's what's going to happen. It's going to replace Mr. G. I like Irving Gringrowski, whatever his name is. He can't pronounce his last name. It's like Gringrowski or something like that. It's impossible to pronounce. Irving, no, that's his first name. Mr. G. His first name is Irving, but Gringrowski or something like that. I could never pronounce it correctly. I know I'm butchering his last name probably. He's ran many a New York City marathon. Mr. G. Mercury retrograde is happening, hence the electrical problems. Renee, I am not surprised. Good to see you. You don't know his real name? Yeah, it's up there on the internet. Oh, I remember Stormfields. I remember Frankfield. What about Frankfield? What about the father? Irv Gringrowski. There you go, Marty Lewis. Irv Gringrowski. I know I'm mispronouncing it. That his last name, Mr. G's last name, really messes with my dyslexia. I can cover weather events for CNN. Yes, that's true. I gotta take Chris Cuomo. I gotta take Chris Cuomo's spot, and do the whole 15-minute "I love you, brother" to what's his name to to the other one there, Don Lemon. I would love to toss to Don Lemon, spending 15 minutes saying "Thank you, brother. You're awesome, brother." Frank Field was excellent. Frank was good. That's right. Named his son Storm. How awesome is that? I think Storm Fields is still alive, Renee, but Frank Field passed away many, many moons ago. So how do y'all feel about online sports betting? Don't you feel bad for the grandpas who can't look at their cell phones anymore? Because there's a commercial always in their face. I am going to drive the train, Carl. I'm just waiting for the passengers to load, Carl. Good to see you. Waiting for the passengers to load. Here on a eastbound train from Brooklyn. Oh, I gotta wait until 5:11 here, so 5:11 will be our departure time. Sorry, 3:11, 3:11. I remember that band. I remember 3:11 and Blink 182. When bands were numbers. We need a new number for a band. Which? You read that Louis Comfort Tiffany is buried at Greenwood Cemetery. Oh, awesome, Linda. I'm gonna have to check that out. I am driving the train. Yes, I am. Can't change the departure time. No. I wish we could. It's evil, Myrna. It's evil, Myrna. It's pure evil. All these online bookie things. It's just pure evil. I just think about all these grandpas who fell in love with their iPhone because they could talk to their grandchildren and FaceTime and stuff and play with emojis, and then now they can't even look at the phone. Anyway, next stop Jamaica. Making express stops. Next stop Jamaica. Got it running, Deming. Deming, I've memorized how to drive the train. You're spending their inheritance. If the kids didn't inherit anything. There was a priest in New Jersey who bet away. Oh, yeah, no, Paul. I know of quite a few people who I love very dearly. And I know one guy, he's pretty much spent his entire pension. It was like he basically spent money on his pension that he didn't receive yet, and it was like something like $70,000. It ballooned to well over 200. It was evil. It's evil. Good to see you there, Deming. Every penny. John, enjoy it. John's clearly living the high life there. You know, the snowbird over there, flying south for the winter. Ooh, what they give to live stream in Montreal. Montreal. So it looks like such a pretty city. Yeah, Fang, it's very sad. Very, very sad. But it's like technology is a very powerful thing. Live stream is a very powerful thing. And you know, this whole technology internet thing is very powerful. And you know, when you have people like mybookie.com purveying on grandpa and uncle over there, and then you know, it's not good. Not good. Never rode on a... Well, this is not a subway train. This is a LIRR train. But we are technically... Well, we are underground right now, but... We will be going above the ground momentarily. I just think about all the grandpas out there. They can't look at their cell phone anymore. They're scared to look at it now because they keep on seeing these MyBookie and BetMGM and sports book and whatever the hell they're called, you know. Like that Stardust Casino app where it's like I couldn't go to the casino because of the pandemic. Now I have it on my phone. And half of the fun thing is you're talking to other gamblers too. So you get to talk to other people who are losing their money in real time on their phone. So that's kind of fun. But you get the same jollies over here on the live stream, and it's free. And I'm entertaining you. Get your jollies off right there. I can imagine those chats going on while people are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, I'm down 20K by 11 o'clock in the morning over here. It's not going to be a good day. And poor Grandpa, all he wanted to do was FaceTime. Now he's scared to look at his phone because he thinks he'll start gambling again. Online betting is dangerous, Rick. I know. I hate the commercials. The commercials. No, yeah, no. It doesn't help that YouTube's advertising them, and it's all you know. It's all in cahoots. It's all in cahoots. The game is rigged. Oh wow, you've never been on the train at all. Wow, Tina. Trains are fun. Old men complaining is always hilarious. I'm down 20K. All I'm doing is playing those nickel slots over here. Do the free games. You know, if you see your grandpa losing all his money on these online sports bettings, you know, play Candy Crush or something like that. It's better. Yeah, no, exactly. He made it legal when he saw all the mafia guys, all the bookie, what happened to all the bookies? What about all these poor bookies that are now out of unemployment there? Oh, the poor bookies. And where's Jimmy the Greek? Would have been a golden era. We need a new Jimmy the Greek. I don't want to be the next weatherman. I want to be the next Jimmy the Greek. I want to talk about odds for games and sports I do not have no idea of. You're a train enthusiast. Awesome, Carl. We're playing Train Sim World 2020 on the PlayStation 4. And the numbers became legal before Giuliani. Okay. Anyway. Candy Crush is boring, but it's something. It's something. Привет to my Russian viewers. I keep on seeing those little advertisements here. I should start deleting those. Put the bagman out of business. Yeah, they put the bagman out of business. Thank you so much there, John. Shout out to the fastest mods on the East Coast. OTB is not still around, but you know, yeah, I used to love the commercials. I used to just like the look of the OTBs. They had a certain look, they had a certain smell. It's a very New York thing. But they're not around anymore. They're not around. Last time you was on a flight was in 1985. Wow. Yeah, hopefully these variants will get under control. And as long as you wear your mask, get vaccinated and boosted, you'll be good. I do not speak German, but Guten Tag, Germany. Sudoku, that's a good game there, Esfield. Sudoku. That's a harmless one. You're not hurting anyone with that one. Yes, nee Deutsch, nee Deutsch, nee Deutsch. Ooh, I gotta slow down here. Going into a little bit of a slow zone here. We are doing the express right now to Jamaica Station. And Sudoku is good for the brain. Yes, it is. I played a little bit of Sudoku at the time. One time, so I got into that a little bit. Now you got Wordle. Oh, all the kids like the Wordle now. Hey, what's the Wordle? The Wordle! Is that my real gig? What, driving the train? Wordle is crazy. It's spreading faster than the virus. That's right. You don't gamble but participate in postcode lottery. That sounds like fun, Anne. Anne, it'll be fun if you win. Come on, gotta play. Got the same sim. Can't even leave the station. Rick, there is a whole learning. There is like a certification portion to this game. where you learn how to drive the train. So the certification is pretty cool, and you got to do it for each type of train and line. So all the trains drive differently in this game, which is insane. But I've memorized the LIRR at this point pretty well. I know, right, Marty? It's like, yeah, I don't even know how to read the Wordle pictures all the time. I was like, what am I looking at? I'm looking at little blocks. Yes, well, I'm not going to drive on German tracks, but this game does have German tracks. I like playing LIRR because I am here in New York. I am broadcasting from New York City. But not going to be doing the German lines, but I do have them. I actually do have the German lines because I just... But yeah, and Rick, there's little tricks to the controller, so look up all the controller buttons. Oh, this is a game. Were you fooled, Tina? Wait, hold on. Just for Tina, let's open up the front door while we're driving here. Let's open up the front door. Whee! Whee! I'm not driving the train. Whee! Yeah, let's open up the window. I did open the window. Okay. I love when people think this is real life. We'll blow the horn here. All right, into a tunnel we go. You thought I was really driving too, MTR? Yeah, you don't need certification necessarily, S-Fields, but you get certified for the line, and it opens up a little bit more to the game. Jamaica Station is our next stop, going express. See, this is why I gotta get the new flight sim. I gotta get the new flight sim so to trick you guys into thinking I'm flying a plane. That's why I gotta get that flight sim. I gotta get me an Xbox Series X. Damn it, I gotta get that stat. Right? Baked thoughts, Chilladean, that's right. Yeah, read Rick, I recommend consulting some online. There are a couple of online videos about how to drive each individual train and line. But there's a couple of little tricks to the controller that make the game a lot easier to play. Things that I did not even know. I had to learn them. Can I fly a 747? I can. I prefer to fly the A320 or A319. Airbus planes are so much easier to fly than Boeing, but I can fly a Boeing plane. I could also fly. I could fly the Concorde. I'm actually well trained in flying the Concorde. Just got to get the fuel measurements lined up properly. That's one thing I have a bit of a deficiency is. I could do A380. I could do an A380. I could do a A320, A319. Good to see you, Nebul. Bienvenue. Very excited. They put out the next year's Tour de France schedule, and they're going to start in the Basque Country this year. That's going to be a fun start. Worked for Boeing, Rick. Wow, it's pretty cool. Yeah, we got to get flight simming back on here and truck simming back on here. A380 is a very impressive aircraft. Yeah, I know, Rick. No Airbus for you. I feel you. But Airbus is so easy to fly. It is like letting the computer fly. It really is. Of course, my favorite aircraft to fly is the Falcon 7X. That's my favorite plane to fly. That plane you can land in pretty much any airport. It goes really fast. Has a crazy long range. And it's a private jet. Got the train sim on the Xbox, have no clue. Yeah, Nebul, you got to do the certification, Nebul. You got to get certified to how to drive the train, and you have to learn how to drive these things. The button, all the knob placement is legit. This is like a real panel. So you really do have to learn this. It's kind of crazy. The SR-71 Blackbird is a pretty complex aircraft to fly. But if you know how to fly it just right, the range on it is ridiculous. It's like 5,000 miles. I did a beach. I do a beach, and then the other one, not a dash, but oh man, there's another one. I forget the name of them. But yeah, I've done a beach and a King Air. I know how to fly the propeller planes. 65 degrees in Henderson, Nevada. Awesome, Tina. But yeah, I find a beach and there's another one that I'm blanking on the name of, a small aircraft. You work in the space division. Wow. So you're not entirely sold on only Boeing. Okay, Rick. Boeing is a good plane. You get to really control it properly. Well, technically, Max, this game does have the MTA blessing. So evidently, they gave Dovetail Games a lot of access to see what we're seeing here. So this does have the blessing of the MTA. That's pretty much the only reason why I got this game. I was like, wow, there's an LIRR simulator on a PS4? So I got, that's the only reason why I have a PS4, by the way. Only reason why I have a PS4 is because of this game. No, Tina, it's a little bit too early to see how much snow we're gonna get, but cold air is here, and that's why I'm not outside live streaming. But the cold air is here in New York. I'm expecting 6 to 8 inches of snow here in New York Friday night into Saturday. But hopefully, whatchamacallit, hopefully we'll get a nice, pretty snow to live stream on Saturday. Need a CTA version. I think, Paul, there's a what's it called there? Train Fan. There's a Japanese game, Train Fan, that has the whole, almost like, well, not a whole, but a line of the Chicago elevated system. Need a bicycle sim. Well, there is a Tour de France simulator, which is really intense and crazy to play. So there is a bicycle simulator out there, and then of course you have Grand Theft Auto. Got Grand Theft Auto. You know, I used to be able to land the shuttle. There's an X-Plane. There's a scenario where you land the shuttle. That's a lot of fun. That's something I've been meaning to do on live stream, never have done. That takes like 4 hours to land the space shuttle, and you only get one chance because it's a glider. We do have a walking sim. It's called Grand Theft Auto. Need to get a PS4, but the price is high. The PS4 price is coming down. I mean, but it is expensive compared to, you know, systems of back in the day. I'm going through the express tracks here. Over speeding like crazy. Oversped over those crossovers like crazy right there. Yeah, there's a Tour de France simulator. The Pyrenees section's pretty cool, but kind of a crazy game there, S-Fields. Very intense. Millard, good to see you. It is freezing outside. It is very cold outside. That's why I'm inside playing the train sim. Whee! So I'm saying, whee! You're playing we came literally as close as we could to derailing right there. Yeah, PS5 is still near $1,000, but that's because you're buying it from a reseller. That's what I'm waiting. That's why I'm waiting to get an Xbox, because I don't want to overpay for it. I refuse to pay $800 for something I could pay $500 for. So, Battlefield 24, nice. Yeah, never really too much into those kind of Battlefield games. Yeah, he killed it. You know what it is? S-Fields, don't look at it as just like one person, as like Lance Armstrong. Just look at it at the overall. That's what keeps me watching Tour de France. I just look at the overall. You have all these people squashed together, riding bikes for a month. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, Lance Armstrong did kind of kill it for me too. Good to see you, Annie. That's right. Good to see you there, Coney Island Jim. So, did we really pass the signal? Bloody hell, we did it again, guys. We passed the signal again. Holy cow. Yeah, I won't pay more than $500. The conversation got too in-depth right there. See, we're getting deep into the conversation. Okay, we're getting deep into the conversation here. And then boom, I run the red light again. I run the red light. This happened last time. The conversation was getting too deep. You'll take the blame for that one? Okay. What's the difference between Xbox and PS4? Many things, Tina. Mainly the games you could play. Let's try this again. Bad planning on Sony's part? Well, it's a chip shortage, so nobody could predict the pandemic. So, but I like my PlayStation. I would like to get a PlayStation 5, but yeah, I want an Xbox because it has Flight Simulator on it. Yeah, I feel you, S Fields. I feel you. Okay, we're right up to it now. Half past the hour. Yes, the AI should adapt to me, Myrna, in a perfect world. Yeah, I like the landscapes they ride through, and that's why I like all of the touring bicycle races. You know, you see countries. So, that's what's always fun. And I watch all of them, you know. Game Pass is an amazing value on Xbox. Nice. Looking at Horizon Zero Dawn 2 right around the corner. Oh, okay, awesome. Alright, we're back at Jamaica here. We overran the station. Don't know where the next train is coming. Alright, was this the platform we came in on? I think this was the platform we came in on right here. So where is the next train coming? That's what I want to know. Did I ever get the free version of Horizon Dawn complete for the PS4? No, I did not. No, I did not. I don't play games like that too much. I tend to go with simulators and stuff like that. I tend to go with simulators and all that kind of stuff. I don't play shoot 'em ups. You know, the closest I'll get to a shoot 'em up is Grand Theft Auto. Here we are at Jamaica. We oversped our train through a red signal. No, I have a flight simulator on my computer, and I used to do truck simulator on my Macintosh. But now I need a upgrade for my truck simulator. I do have Farm Simulator here on PlayStation, Rick. That's right, MTR. You live in Second Life, barely a game at all. That's true. It's like a big sandbox. Oh wow, really? Did not know that, Meerkat. Oh, Mirakai. Didn't see a Mirakai. Yeah, one is enough. One is enough. I try not to oversaturate myself too. Guess we're not going to get as far as Jamaica today. But I have Farm Simulator on PlayStation 4. Does anyone have Fishing Planet? We gotta do some online Fishing Planet maybe. I mentioned that a long time ago. It's a little glitchy. Do Fishing Planet maybe one of these days. Oh, you played Star Trek Online for 10 years. Wow. Listening to y'all walking sure helped you out. Awesome, Michelle. All right, let's go fishing. Yeah, Fishing Planet's a very relaxing simulator. But that's why I like flight sims. Flight sims are kind of relaxing. I know, yeah, Nebul, you got Fishing Planet. That's right, Nebul has Fishing Planet. And I know Coney Island Jim has Fishing Planet. Do some Fishing Planet. Oh wow, Amy Jean. Yeah, everyone has a different style. Everyone has a different preference when it comes to games. Gilo Q, welcome. MTAQ Train Fishing Planet is a game on the PlayStation 4. It's a fishing simulator. Groovy Walks, welcome. Oh my god, Rick, I have Kerbal on my Macintosh, and my god, that is a fun game, Rick. Rick, I have spent way too many hours playing Kerbal. I should buy Kerbal here on PlayStation and play it on live stream. That's right, Wills has Fishing Planet too, that's right. On a work break, nice. Yeah, I can't handle shooters there, Annie, for that exact same reason also. We're turning here. I know it's a very riveting live stream here. Yeah, Kerbal. I have it on my Mac, Annie Jean, and it doesn't want to jive nice with my whatchamacallit, with my live streaming OBS there. So, gotta get a new computer for that. But I want to show you. I want to play Kerbal. I should get Kerbal for PlayStation. Kerbal came out on PlayStation, so I should just get it for this system here. I also have SnowRunner, which that's what I should be playing right now is SnowRunner. Ah, that's exactly what you needed to do. Some film cleaning too. Nice. That's awesome, Jim. Learning about gaming, all these games. Yeah, Myrna, yeah. So you always learn something new on these live streams. That's why I want an Xbox. I want an Xbox because it has the Microsoft Flight Simulator in it. And that's literally all I want to do. I just want to play the flight sim here on YouTube. I think we'll have a lot of fun playing the flight sim. Well, you know, I don't like SimCity, Annie Jean, to be honest. SimCity the new version of SimCity kind of let me down. So right now I'm all about City Skylines. I love City Skylines. Ooh, Steep. I don't know what Steep is. But I like City Skylines a lot. Actually, I should make a town for all you members, right? Build like a little house for all the members. And then build a town. Each member has their own house in a simulated city. Should we do that? We have enough, I think. You used to play a lot with your ex-boyfriend. Nice. I know, Nibble, you will learn from me. I'll take you to flight school, Nibble. Well, City Skylines, I believe that's the Unreal Engine, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here's an outbound train. We'll get on this one here. Oh, it's a skiing game. Yeah, I don't do too much skiing. Right, we should, right? That would be a riot, right? Oh my god. All right, I think on these cold days when we can't get out, we'll start working on a little town. So if you become a member of the channel, you get a house in this town. I got to build 40 houses or 42 houses now. I got to build 42 houses. We'll see who lives in the houses, what are people doing in the houses, how they get to work. We'll try to build nice parks and stuff like that. And then as more members come in, the larger the town gets. A condo, you could have a condo, you could have you prefer the three, right? More perks. That's right, we'll get more perks. We'll just, you know what we're going to do? We're going to look out the back door here. City Skylines? City Skylines is on all platforms, Leela. City Skylines is on all platforms, so you can get it on oh my god, on PlayStation, on Xbox, on the computer, Mac and PC. What's nice about City Skylines on the computer is that they have mods that change up the game, so you have there's like a New York kind of Brooklyn, Queens style mod, which makes the city look like, you know, Brooklyn or Queens, and it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. You know, we got to do that. We got to make a little town for all the members, and just get lost in the town. I got to make a list of all the members, and then everyone will get a. I guess we got to have to make up a deed or something like that. You get like some kind of deed to your house or to your property. Because we can make the property either an apartment building or a house. Let's visit Doug in Newport. That's right, Norm. Good to see you. Sir, please close the door. I'm watching. I'm watching it. Right, deeds and keys. I don't know about keys, but deeds could definitely happen. You live in the old folks' home in City Skylines? Maybe not. Your kids played The Sims for years. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. The family ended up drowning in the pool. The Sims is a little bit different than Sim City or City Skylines, but Sim City and City Skylines now has a component where you could follow individual people living in the city around, so. I told you my membership's better than ARP. There you go. Thank you so much, John. I remember Atari. Technically, my first video game system ever was ColecoVision. I got a ColecoVision from a flea market many moons ago. Yeah, going virtual. Yes, all members will be going virtual very soon, Maria. So, Blue Vibes. I am playing this on a PlayStation 4. Sim Earth. Oh my God, Rick. You know how many days and months and years I wasted my life on Sim Earth? But the main game, Rick, the main game that I'm very addicted to, I have to be very careful of, is Civilization. I first got into Civilization on my Super Nintendo, and I still play that game to this very day. But I have Civilization on my computer, I have Civilization on my iPhone, and that game is evil. I could play that game for years. I wasted years of my life playing that game. Yeah, ColecoVision. You know, Annie Jean, I can't remember what games I had on ColecoVision because I was like 6 years old. Because very soon after, I got a Nintendo. I got a Nintendo the year it came out. My dad had no idea what he was buying, and he evidently bought the Nintendo at one of the temporary. There was like a temporary store that they were selling Nintendos in. It was like a test market. They used New York City as a test market, and my dad bought it just because of the gun. He wanted to play Duck Hunt. And I was very early on very young. I got a Nintendo, so I was like 6 years old when I got a Nintendo. Yeah, Civilization is like crazy. Played many versions of that. Me too, Rick. Caddy Corn, good to see you. Welcome. Just hanging out here riding the train. Talking. We're just chatting now. Now we're officially just chatting. We're just enjoying the view and chatting. We're just enjoying the view and chatting at this point. Looking at the back. Yeah, my father only bought the Super Nintendo system because it had 2 games. It was Super Mario Brothers, which he could care less about. He was all about the Duck Hunt. And he literally bought it just for Duck Hunt. And then next thing you know, I'm like barely 6 years old, and I have myself a Nintendo Entertainment System. I was way ahead of the game. For a very long time in my young years, I was cool. I always had a Nintendo. I had the cool controller. My dad would buy this stuff and have no idea what he's buying too. But he got into tinkering, right? You know, and he had those days where he was tinkering. Now the video games confuse him too much, so. Wow, that's pretty cool, Annie. You can tweet out that stuff, Annie. If you have really cool pictures of your online life, you could always tweet them out and make an Instagram post. Your first gaming system was a Commodore 64. Yeah, no, it was not bad for its time. Duck Hunt was fun with the gun. Now the gun is completely useless thanks to LCD TVs and OLED TVs. But Duck Hunt was all about the TV. Gunslinger. I mean, there were so many games on Nintendo. So many games. There was It was a golden era. It's a golden time. But here we are, on the LIRR, with the door open, the back of the train. Fang, I still have a Dreamcast. I have a Dreamcast right now in Bay Ridge, with a controller. Trains are relaxing, Jim, yes. Have to agree. But I still have a Dreamcast. Have Crazy Taxi. I have some really crappy roller coaster simulator. But the main game, of course, is Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur, one of the greatest fighting games of all time. Paperboy and Sega Genesis. I had Paperboy on Nintendo. That was a tough game to play. Very relaxing, Groovy Grandma. Very relaxing. Watching this, technically we're watching the sunset right now. Paperboy was fun, yes it was. Yeah, Paperboy. Soul Calibur. Eh? That was one of the best fighting games of all time. Even though I am a Mortal Kombat fan. Yes, this is Train Sim 2020, Bradley. Train Sim 2020 on a PlayStation 4. Fang, I was spoiled. I had both. I had both Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. I even had Sega CD when it first came out. Flashback is a great game on Sega Genesis. That was a really fun game. Enjoy the beach, John Lore. Enjoy sunset. Be well. Happy Instagramming. You're more than welcome, Bradley. Yeah, Fang, I was spoiled. But then again, like my Sega CD I paid for. The Sega CD I started working for my video games. Like it was really Mortal Kombat that got me started working for video games. Mortal Kombat was the one, because I needed to have Mortal Kombat on the systems. I first got it on Genesis because it had blood, and then eventually I got it also on Super Nintendo because it was, you know, I had half of my friends had Super Nintendos, so. Brother, and you played the other day, both over 50, needed an ambulance during Paperboy. Leela, Paperboy could get pretty intense. I never got into Shinobi or Aliens, but Genesis for me was all about, oh my god, I was into Zelda for a while myself. I got into Simon's Quest, and yeah, I'm blanking on, there's another game I'm thinking of right now that I'm blanking on. Is there another train simulator that you would recommend? You know, Bradley, for what I need, I like this train simulator. There's plenty of others, but I haven't played them. Rick, I have played Train Sim World on the PS5, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. You could almost forget that it's a simulation. Yes, you can find emulators to play for those other games. Yes, Naboo, I have emulator on my Chromebook here. I play with my PlayStation 4 controller, and I still play Super Nintendo and Nintendo games. Yeah, Paperboy, again, you could download these on your computers, Aaron, and play them through emulators, and if you have a controller lying around the house, link up your controller to whatever computer you're using. Like I said, I'm using a Chromebook to play Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, and it's pretty cool. Hit that like, that's right, hit that like button if you can. Yes, we're at the rear end of an eastbound LIRR train. Yes, we're looking at the back door right now. Enjoying the view. And it seems like this is an express train. So that's nice. You know, I've heard of that game, Leela, have never played it. Your son used to spend all his money on cheat books for Zelda and Nintendo. Maria? Me too. Me too. Nintendo Power, what is it, IGA, the Electronic Gaming Monthly, whatever the hell it is. What? You played and watch? Oh yeah, play and watch games on the computer emulator. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Do I prefer being a passenger or driving? Bradley, driving. But right now I missed the train and all that, so plus we're chatting, so. You rode the Metro North train from New York City up to Connecticut growing up. Nice. We're not going all the way out to Montauk, Paul. We're not going all the way out to Montauk. Have I played Seamus? No, I have not. Download the emulator Ultima. What was that there? Ultima 7, probably the best game you played in, that came out in the 80s. Ooh, Rick, I better have to check that out. What was I doing while guys were playing games? I know, what were you doing when guys were playing games? Who knows? I don't know. Alright, have no idea what station this is. Have no idea what station this is. Well, we're coming into a station right now. No, Paul, the LIRR simulator is not, the LIE simulator. Oh, the LIE simulator. You know, that would be funny. A traffic simulator. You drive the whole LIE. I mean, they got to make truck sim for here in the Northeast, and I think that will be a good LIE simulator. Oh, you didn't play games, S-Field. Yeah. Games, not everyone got into games. And after I got out of my video game thing, I started riding my bike everywhere, so... After that, I started getting obsessed with my bicycles, and which leads me to where I am now doing these live streams. There's a Penn Station. We could go there on this train simulator there, Annie. When am I backing out walking? When I'm back out walking live? I'll be back outside on a warmer day, Bradley. This weekend we have a snowstorm coming to New York City. So I'll probably be out in the snow on Saturday. But tomorrow I think I'm going to do something. Don't know what, though. Don't know what. But I think I'm going to do something tomorrow. Friday, I think I'm going to take the day off. And, yeah, spend time with the wife. You grew up riding between the cars on the R train at 4th Avenue there? MTR? Me too. Oh my God, Rick, I used to play Madden on Sega Genesis like it was crack cocaine. I used to be all about the Madden for a time there. That was same time around Mortal Kombat too. That was around the same time. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog it was fun for me. Yeah, Bradley, if you enjoy Snow Waltz, I've been live streaming for 6 years, Bradley. So check out my replays if you're new to the channel. There's a whole playlist of snowstorms, and yeah, I've been making content on here since 2006. What the hell's wrong with me? Yeah, Blizzard's coming, hopefully Easy Rider. And the Jets win the Super Bowl each year, right? That's right. I could be a controller killer when I can, Annie Jean. I could be a controller killer when I can be. Like, I get very hardcore. Right now I play a lot of like Gran Turismo. I play a lot of Gran Turismo here on this PlayStation 4. And I get very frustrated because my level's pretty high up, but it's like I don't do any online racing, but I drive myself nuts sometimes playing Gran Turismo. 2006, you were 6 years old. Wow, Bradley, you could see some content before you were born, Bradley. There's some videos I made from the grand old year of 2002. I've been making videos before YouTube. I had a cable access show here in Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. 12 finger buttons are insane for the combos. Don't you love watching the old live streams? Me too. Especially the really old ones that are like 5 years old and 6 years old. Those are the ones. Those are the really fun ones to watch because there's like barely anyone watching. Nobody even knew what a live stream was. Oh my God, now everyone thinks live streaming is just so easy. You love Battlefield 4? Yeah. Yeah, I was a teenager in the 90s. I was born in 79, so now you know how old I am. Please don't dox me. 1961, you were 6 years old. Wow, Rick. I know a lot of my viewers, they've been to the 1964 World's Fair. That always amazes me. Yeah, welcome to an empty Mineola platform. And not that easy. You only been watching me for 2 years. Awesome, Bradley. Thank you so much. I know, Rick, you're still kicking, God bless. 74, you were 6 years old there, Annie, also. I got that AARP demographic on lockdown. Yes. Yes. This is part of your Part D coverage. This is part of your Part D coverage of your... and where you get money every month. Because it's dynamite. And I'm gonna tell you guys my real name now. Yes. He was born in 1958 in Methodist Hospital. Nice, MTR. 1958. That was a good year. Good music that year. Brooklyn was jumping in 1958. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Rick, you're still a young man. Yeah, you guys got time to watch me. Thank goodness. You got time to catch up on all the replays. That's right. Welcome, Boomers and Gen Xers, to the most exciting live stream of your lives. Norman Blake checking on. I get to see it, Norm. Yeah, Cold Spring Harbor should be next. Let's see. I don't know where we're going. 1957. Nice. That's the best of Chevy. Yeah. 57 Chevy there. Yeah, I'm driving that 57 Chevy there. You own a house by now, Annie G? Gen X is like a wide swath too. Gen X goes for a while. Love the content, Bradley. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Sorry I'm not outside. We were outside this morning. We walked the Brooklyn Bridge at least this morning. Ah, Marty Lou was checking on in with 1951. Nice. Oh, I know. S. Fields. You don't think I know that, S. Fields? You don't think I know that? I have one of the best demographics. I love my demographic. Sometimes some of the young kids, they can't understand the jokes, so they absolutely fall in love with them. So it's like, you know, very little middle ground. Yeah, rent was like $45 a month. I think so, Annie Jean. Yeah, it's a wide sleuth of time, Gen X. I know, outside it's stupid cold, Jim. You know, you don't gotta tell me that. I was outside this morning, getting on my 7 o'clock in the morning bus. Beautiful bus ride in, but you know. Wow, I had a 57 Chevy when you were 16. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know my demos there, S-Field. Yeah, I'm a Foreman Nielsen guy, so. Nicole, you were born in 93. Oh my God, there was good music in 93. Was SWV out yet? I do, Rick, I do span generations. That's why I always have to mention Mrs. Calabash. That's why I always have to mention, the people who know understand what I'm saying when I say Mrs. Calabash. Oh, you're on the beach? Oh my God, Jim. I am not going across the street to the beach. You were born in 65. Nice. Should have been older, yeah. I think I should have been older. I think I should have been living in the 1890s. My bus fare was 25 cents. Oh my goodness. Will Fargus. Good to see you, Will. Welcome. 90s was fun. New York City in the 90s was fun. There's a lot of good music in 93. He was born in 99. Nice. 1999. That was the year I was in Florida. Ah, there we go. Okay, Bradley. Yeah, I forget how they denote the different block ages there. Having a riveting discussion about the years gone by. Yeah, 1999. That was a good year. Life was still innocent and sweet in 99. You remember SWV? Didn't Weak come out in like 94? I get so weak in the knees, I could hardly sleep, I lose all control. You know, remember that song? Something deep inside in me. Century, that's right. De La Soul roller skating. That's a good song, Annie Jean. He was fortunate. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, you got to see some very amazing historical events there, Rick. Yes, indeed. Oh, 15-year periods there. Okay, Bradley. There's too many generations now to keep track of. You remember? Oh my God! You watched the moon landing? Really? That's pretty cool. All right, the 80s. 80s was good. Maria, I'm trained, Maria. I'm trained. Century. I don't. Yeah, Annie Jean. I don't know how they divide up generations. I don't know how they do that. Wow, you was 4 for the moon landing. I wouldn't give anything to see the moon landing. That must have been cool. Rick, that must have been amazing to see that as a kid, as a teenager, young teenager, seeing people go to the moon and stuff. That's the one thing I like about going to the old World's Fair, if you will. It's like you get that feeling of what it was like when technology was new, and I don't know, it feels like we plateaued technology-wise. I remember being at summer camp 10 miles from Woodstock. Wow. Really, S Fields, okay. all these different years. Yes. I tried to be a Renaissance man, Marie. I'm just trying to entertain y'all. I want to put out a dumb live stream too. I don't want to BS you guys. Like, I'm always striving to give you guys something meaningful. And the majority of you guys get it. Some people don't like it because they can't do things they could do in other people's chats and stuff like that. But it's to appeal to that older more refined demographic. Your wife and you were blessed to meet Neil Armstrong in 1999. Wow. Yes, I heard about the Gilded Age, and yeah, I heard about that. Heard about the Gilded Age. Haven't seen it yet. It's a drama show. It's a drama show. How old am I? I'm 41 years old. I am 41. 79. Oh, we're at Hicksville. We're at Hicksville. This is the last station. Wow, we're at Hicksville already. Wow. Okay. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome. That's our last station. We made it to Hicksville. Now this train's going to go off into the wild blue yonder here. Now, last stop. We'll let the back door open. Wow, you're 53. Nice. Yeah, no, Will is good. Will Fargus is good people. You told your son you used to get... Yes, TV used to go off at midnight. You know, MTR, a lot of young people don't remember that TV used to go off at... The morning news used to start up at like 7 o'clock. It was like the morning news used to start late compared to what it is now. The morning news today starts at like 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Bradley, I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, Will is good people. Will is good people. Let's go on the other platform here. Is where the hope can't go down those stairs. Yeah, you used to have static on the TV. Yeah. An Indian placeholder. Yeah. Oh, simpler times. I remember when sign-offs used to happen, and then they'll tell you what megahertz they're broadcasting at. Have you got a steam train on this sim? Yes, I do, John. Yes, we do have. There is a steam train on this, but I prefer to drive the electric and diesel. I guess diesel electric. This is a third rail here, but let's wait for the next train and go back. Yes, you can drive the train, Bradley. Right now we're just riding it. And there's another one of those weird Russian things. Oh, you guys are fast with the moderating there. Yeah, we got those little Russian things coming back now. Wow, it's just like Periscope days with the Russian bots coming back. Russian bot on YouTube, da! Promotion tool. Promotion tool. Get new follower. Get all the follower. 100,000 followers. Yep, that's right. 2, 4, 11, 13. So right now, Bradley, we are driving LIRR. We're at Hicksville Station right now, waiting to take the train back. 6 a.m. in Augusta, Georgia. They still play the Star Spangled Banner. Nice. Oh, that's kind of old school, Leela. Those Russian things hit every stream. S Fields, I have noticed that. Yeah, go nuts on those. Whenever you see those, please feel free to show those people the bathroom. But yeah, those were the simpler days when the... It's cold out here. Where's this train? But yeah, I remember when the TV stations used to go off and watching them come online. I'm watching them come on the air. They would have like the midnight prayer or something like that, or 2 o'clock in the morning prayer. I remember when CBS used to go off at like 3 in the morning for like a couple of hours. CBS, by the way, still does. The CBS still does technically go off the air for a few minutes every week, like once a week, and is a weekday, and they test. You could actually, if you have a home entertainment center, you could test the channels with it. So it's kind of fun. That's more than the bathroom. That's out of the neighborhood. Yes, yes indeed. Aluminum foil over the antenna was always good for reception. And now we get stupid infomercials. I miss the fun infomercials. We used to have fun infomercials. Yeah, no, it's hard to believe young people don't watch TV anymore. Yeah, because they got YouTube. Exactly. There you go, Leela. Thank God for YouTube. I get that a lot. I get that so much. Like, I don't watch TV anymore, and you're the funnest thing. I get a kick out of that when people tell me that. So, 6 o'clock in the morning there in England, they play the national anthem too, only on a couple of channels. Don't have prayers. Religion isn't anywhere near as big there. That's good. Now, back in the day, they used to do like a channel 2. I remember at like 3 o'clock in the morning, they would do like this, like the nighttime prayer, and then they'll have somebody from whatever denomination come around. It was fun times. It was fun time. Remember having a transistor radio. If you had insomnia as a kid, you had an AM radio next to the pillow. Nice. See, that's a real simpler time. Radio? Oh man, radio. Communication through radio. UHF, VHF channels, yeah. That's a simpler time. A lot of people don't own a TV anymore, Michelle. Yeah, a lot of people don't own a TV anymore. A lot of people get all their content from online. WFMU is still some of the best radio out there, Psychic Sidekick. But Psychic Sidekick, do you remember the Stupid Bowl? Who remembers the Stupid Bowl on WFMU? It's fine, Bradley. It's fine. While waiting at the station, what's the best TV show I've ever seen? I got too many. Just too many to name there, Rick. I mean, probably Law and Orders, but the old Law and Orders were probably my favorite TV shows around. You could just it was always very dependable. I'll see you later, Jack. Yep, Sheila, innocent times. How lucky we were. Fell asleep with YouTube rain videos on. That works. Annie Jean, the beach scene videos and all that stuff is pretty cool. The remote was a pair of pliers. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Psychic. You don't remember Stupid Bowl? Oh, you're a fan from 2012. Oh my God, Psychic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to really date myself New York-wise. In the late 90s, going into the early 2000s, a radio station here in New York City, WFMU 91.1, they used to do this thing called the Stupid Bowl, where they would simulcast over the Super Bowl and like narrate it. And it was like they did it for years, and it was one of the best. I used to get completely piss drunk and get all my friends, and we would get together and we would watch the Stupid Bowl, and it was the greatest thing I remember doing that for years. When they got rid of that, I got very sad. You know, rain videos, MTR, are very, very popular. Jerry Orbach, one of the all-time greats. Jerry Orbach, one of the all-time greats. Absolutely. But yeah, Stupid Bowl was insane. Oh, I think there's some episodes of Stupid Bowl here on YouTube. They have the audio from the Stupid Bowl. It was one of I'm telling you, I used to get all my friends together, and a lot of I would love indoctrinating new friends, being like, oh no, we're gonna watch the game, but we're gonna have the radio on. Oh yeah, gotta look it up. Psychic, look it up in their archives. It's pretty awesome. Your mom loved Columbo. Yeah, I still love Columbo, MTR. Ah, I got similar things there. Really funny. Nice, Bradley. Yeah, Murder, She Wrote was kind of... Murder, She Wrote was kind of nah. What was the new wave radio station on Long Island? Oh, you know, Annie Jean, I don't remember. Columbo is still brilliant, damn it. Columbo is still brilliant. Want to be Jessica Fletcher. You know what? Look up Pushing Up Daisies. Pushing Up Daisies is a really cool YouTube channel where she analyzes old episodes of Murder, She Wrote. Oh, WLIR. Okay, there you go. Perry Mason was my grandpa's favorite. That's right. She knew everyone who got murdered. Makes you think, right? Yes, Murder, She Wrote is now hysterical. Exactly. Jim, you know what I'm watching a lot of as of late? And whoever has Get TV might understand this. I watch a lot of Heart to Heart now, because those shows are just... I watch Heart to Heart for the dog. I watch Heart to Heart for little Freeway, the dog. He's the only... I watch that show, like, ridiculously. It's insane. I don't miss it every night. And I watch for Freeway, the dog. Jessica Fletcher did kill a lot of people. Yes, she did. She was behind it. She was a mafia boss. That's right. Exactly. Everyone was amazed, right? Remember Freeway, Paul? On Heart to Heart? I watched the show for Freeway. That's it. Max is cool, but just voice, hey, Mr. H, Mrs. H. But Freeway, it was all about Freeway, even though he barely got into any scenes on some episodes. It's all about Freeway. But Heart to Heart, boy, man, that show really, it's aged. It's like, and everyone uses phones with wires, and oh man, what a simpler time. When you watch old shows like that too, it's like man, the communications was so different. I do not watch Magnum PI. I'm not a big fan of Tom Selleck. I watch him in Blue Bloods to hear him breathe, because half of his lines in Blue Bloods is him breathing, but not a big fan of the Tom Selleck. Marsha Brady, no. Now Stephanie Powers, she was a hottie. Is the train canceled? There's none in the station right now. Golden Girls is good. Golden Girls is always good. Good for a quick laugh. You miss Fred the Cockatoo on Beretta. Jesus. I haven't seen Beretta in a hot moment. Oh, really? That's why you have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, Murder, She Wrote, and then you had the detective Jessica, or the writer Jessica Fletcher. Of course I remember Soap, yep. Sopranos is fairly new. I didn't get too deep into Sopranos. But I did date a go-go dancer that did dance at the Bada Bing. In real life, the name of the club is Satin Dolls in Paterson, New Jersey. That's a tangent. I Love Lucy was a classic. Lou Grant, there you go. Yes, Soap, yep. Da 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 da. As we remember all the old shows, we're still getting sunset, Jonathan. Sorry I'm not outside actually in real life. It's a simulated sunset today. it's a simulated sunset. No, Janine, I could watch Columbo every night. I love watching Columbo. Yeah, pretty sad about Betty White. But Betty White, you know, she almost made it to 100. I think she did make it to 100. Yes, no, we're in Hicksville, Long Island, Annie Jean, so we're getting a simulated Nassau County sunset right now in Hicksville. Good to see you, John Weil. I Dream of Jeannie, classic. That's right, Nibble. I never liked Cagney and Lacey. Never liked Cagney and Lacey. Sorry. That's right. Rest in peace, Betty White. You was tiny when Soap was on. Yeah, you couldn't understand. Couldn't understand that Billy Crystal character, right? Yeah. The show makes a lot more sense now all of a sudden, right? We're actually getting the sunset. This is the most ridiculous thing right now. We're doing sunset. Absolutely, Maria. Watching the King of Queens, yeah. You know, it's easy going. You know, not too much baggage with King of Queens. Very, very light comedy. Very light. Oh, Don Rickles is one of the all-time greats. Down goes this. We're almost there. We're almost there, Jonathan. We're almost there. Never liked Hill Street Blues. A little bit too heavy for me, DeBailey. Oh, everyone loves Raymond is very 90s, S. Fields. Absolutely, Annie Jane. Me too. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold here in New York, Bradley. It is cold here in New York right now. That's why I'm inside playing a video game. Smothers Brothers. That's right, Rick. I always recommend, you know, when I think of Smothers Brothers and Hullabaloo and the Kraft music show, I think of the NBC Color studio over on Avenue M and East 14th Street. It was the world's largest color TV studio for 18 months, right here in the heart of Brooklyn. And they filmed many shows there, but the Color, Hullabaloo, Kraft Music Hall, I mean, you named it. They performed on Avenue M and East 14th Street here in Brooklyn. Small Wonder, my grandpa hated that show. My grandpa, The Night Stalker, kind of too heavy for me. Always had to catch the Tonight Show when it was fun, yeah. Smothers Brothers were I think they weren't politically incorrect, but it was more adult back then, Rick. Everyone needs to be too coddled nowadays. It's too... Again, you cannot please everyone. I'll always say that. You cannot please everyone, and that's because a lot of people are coddled, and a lot of people could think they could do things, you know, in the guise of being everyone's friend or something like that. Anyway, let me not go on a rant. Yes, the little girl was a robot in Small Wonder. My grandpa hated that show. Yep, Knight Rider and his car Kit, K-I-T-T. Sonny and Cher, from what I could make of it, was okay. As we watch Simulated Sunset, the Wonder Years. Now we have a new Wonder Years. Have you seen the new Wonder Years, Fang? A-Team was always a good show. The Cosby Show, yep. First season of The Cosby Show was taped here in Brooklyn before it went out to Kaufman Astoria Studios. Lost in Space, the original, that was a lot of fun. Ah, nice, Bradley. Not yet, Fang. Okay, awesome. We're just hanging out in Hicksville now, watching the sunset. Simulated. Taxi's a great show. Night Court, classic. Lenora, classic. Now we're just getting, you're just randomly throwing at TV shows now. Hit that like button if you like this nonsensical conversation. How did my New Year's, sorry Dutch, how did New Year's go in time? And well, New Year's for me went fantastic. I was not in Times Square, Will. But a lot of Times Square people were in Times Square live streaming it, and I could go on a whole rant about that, but I won't. Like Miami Vice. Have I seen it? No, Feng. I have not seen the new Wonder Years. Happy Days was a good show. Cosby Show was awesome. Night Court was Night Court's free on Prime this month. Nice. I liked Red Dwarf, Psychic. Red Dwarf was my jam. I loved Red Dwarf, and I even liked back in the day EastEnders. I don't know why. Still watch it on YouTube sometimes. Nice, MTR. Benny Hill is on Antenna TV. I still watch Benny Hill. I actually have all Benny Hills ever made on a hard drive somewhere in my house in Bay Ridge. I have the whole DVD set on a hard drive. Welcome Back, Cotter. Classic indeed. The lyrics to the MASH theme. Very sad, Will. Very sad. Very sad lyrics to the MASH theme. Christopher Lloyd as Jim on Taxi. Classic. Lost fan. Yeah, Lost is a good show. Yeah, Benny Hill. Classic. I used to love Benny Hill. But I have all of them on a hard drive somewhere in my house. And including the documentary about the Hills Angels. Mr. Bean, very funny. Reliable. MASH was a pretty heavy show, S-Field. It's pretty, that was a very complex show. But at times, very funny. Yeah, old school EastEnders is the best. I don't like the crap now, too, DeBailey. That's right, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Christopher Lloyd's first film. Tim Conway, okay. Great news indeed. This is funny. Hit that like button. Can we get to 100 likes? There's 102 of you watching. You have an 8 DVD box set of Laura and Hardy stuff. Wow, that's pretty cool. Went to a party for viewing that last episode of MASH. Wow, that's pretty neat. Everyone getting all together to watch the last episode of TV shows. Now today, people stream it at their own convenience. Good to see you, Lockload. Welcome. We've come a long way to live streaming. Still have a Welcome Back Cotter lunchbox. Wow. Yes, you should. Everyone should rewatch shows when you used to love as a kid, and you know, you definitely get a different look at them as an older adult. Traditional, yes, Will, very traditional. Smallville, never could get into Smallville. I used to watch the March of the Wooden Soldiers every Christmas Day on Pix 11. remember when that was a tradition? I think it still is a tradition. I just didn't watch. You had a Wonder Woman lunchbox. There you go. Carson was a classic indeed. But I was more of a Letterman kind of guy, but that's because I'm a little bit younger. Bionic Woman lunchbox. There you go. That's classic. Jerry Mayo, Are You Being Served? That was a funny show there, Jerry. I remember Are You Being Served over on Channel 13. Aaron Spelling did glitzy shows like Dynasty. Yep. He did a lot of... Aaron Spelling also did Heart to Heart, I think. Right? Didn't Aaron Spelling do Heart to Heart and Charlie's Angels and... Keeping Up Appearances? There's another one. Oh, Laura and Hardy in that film, okay. Well, All in the Family, they were in Queens, Robert, but they did break all the rules. There was a show called Flatbush that I have yet to see. Jack Parr. Everyone, not too many people remember Jack Parr. Love Boat, that's right, Jim. F Troop, there we go. We just start naming shows now. I grew up on Channel 13, WNET. My romper room teacher was Miss Molly. 90210 Melrose Place. There you go. For 90s shows or late 80s, early 90s shows. Young and the Restless is still on over here, Deb. Young and the Restless is still on. There we go. There's some two genres, Fantasy Island and Baywatch. So we got Fantasy Island from the late 70s, early 80s, and the Baywatch in the 90s. Yep, Romper Room. Miss Molly. Great interviewer, yeah. Am I a doobie or a don't be? I'm a doobie, I think. I think I'm a doobie. We're going to zoom, that's right. Who remembers on Channel 11 when you went picks? Who remembers that? I don't remember that. I've only seen YouTube videos of it, but it's kind of amazing. You love the Young and the Restless. Awesome. Not so young. No, they need a rest now. Is Victor still on the show? No need. I won't eat the daisies. No, I will not eat the daisies. No. We're watching Simulated Sunset here in Hicksville, Long Island. Welcome. The Monsters is great. That's right. Going back to the 60s now. Yes, Jack Parr in the 50s, indeed. Family Matters, part of TGIF. There we go, Sally. Never got into soaps. Me too. Mr. Ed was a classic. The Beverly Hillbillies, another classic. Bozo the Clown, Clapton Kangaroo, before my time. Right? You did that once, Maria? Awesome. Picks. It was a video game back before they were video games. Watch a new documentary on Hulu. Nice. Dark Side of the 90s. Gotta have to check that out. Leave It to Beaver, the Jamie Foxx show. We're going all over the place now. MC Hammer cartoon show. Bozo. Who remembers Cops? Who remembers the cartoon Cops? That was in the 90s when I was a kid. Good to see a hella song 2010. The Land of the Giants. That's right. The World of Sid and Marty Krofft. Who remembers the Krofft Super Show? Wow, you waited by your phone for hours. That's awesome, Maria. Yeah, you do know a lot of old shows there, Bradley. Yes, indeed. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Greatest American Hero. We're just starting to name shows now. We're getting into this. We always get into this every now and then. We just start naming shows now. Call 54, where are you? I want my MeTV. Mod Squad, the Police Squad. Remember Chips, but what about Cops the cartoon? There was a cartoon named Cops, and Cops was like letters that stood for something else. It's nostalgia time on the Dutch Moss Show. Right? Blame the City Marty Krofft. They took a lot of acid, those guys. But I would give anything to go to the World of Sid and Marty Krofft in the Omni Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Good to see you, Sarah. Been listening. The show on E! Celebrity Kids. Billy Bob Thornton's on it. Yes. Yes, indeed. I remember that, Sarah. Yes, grown up, Sally. Good to see you there, Miss Blee. Welcome. We're at the point of the show where we're getting into nonsensical naming of shows now. Fat Albert Cartoon. we're just naming shows now. We have almost gone through the entire ABC television lineup. The Bionic Woman. The Bionic Woman theme is pretty awesome. I'll have to agree with that one. Pretty deep theme there. The Red Hand Gang. That might be before my time. I don't remember that show. Don't recall that one, the Red Hand Gang. The Red Hand Gang. I mean, I remember, what was his name there? Red Pepper? Red something? Red Skelton. Red Skelton. Whatever happened to Red Skelton? Is Red Skelton still alive? The train is really delayed, Maria. Fat Albert was like a proto-rap. Yes, indeed. The Banana Splits. Jabba Jaw, too. The Mary Tyler Moore. Georgette's dad, the Admiral on Governor's Island in the 70s. Wow, just too creative. We already mentioned the Smothers Brothers. Jenny Jones. Wow, remember TV Guide? It was like a library back in the day, right? I remember Red Scouting. I remember Red Buttons. I remember all the Reds. I remember all the rest. This is such a great stream. Bradley, this is the nonsensical portion of the live stream. Hey, Ricky Lake. Do trains ever come? Lego plays. I'm waiting for a train. I'm waiting for a train right now. Well, we're just going to watch sunset since we're waiting for a train. Never saw the Cops cartoon yet. It was like a 90s thing there, Will. Right? Don't you hate TV now? TV's still good. You just got to get the right antenna. We got to bring back wacky races. That's right. We got to bring back wacky races. They did it on South Park for one episode. We always go off the rails. That's right. Don't you love the memories? The Red Hand Gang only had 12 episodes, aired in 77. You watched, but you don't think anyone else did. Wow, Jim, you found somebody else who watched. Do trains on TV ever come? No, I don't think so. Beverly Hillbillies, Montel. Can we get a Sim coffee? I wish, but no. Oh, okay. He passed since 1997. Okay, oh, very sad. Speed Racer, Jerry Springer. You want to be Penelope Pitstop? Oh, I used to know a DJ named Penelope Pitstop. Taxi, Mysterious Cities of Gold, the Vaughn Downey Jr. Show. Speed Racer, Josie and the Pussycats in Outer Space. That's right. Maury Povich, not the father. This is so ridiculous. Yes, TV is still good if you have a decent package, but you can find good TV over the air also. Johnny Quest, Jerry. What's the weather in for us? Will, I think we might get about 6 to 8 inches of snow right now in New York on Saturday morning. The Facts of Life. Yes, Martin Johnny Jr. and his cigar. Rick rolled, indeed. You never know Rick rolled. Rick always rolled somewhere. Johnny Quest, Jenny Jones. Yes, all these shows were on New York City TV, Channel 9 and 11. That's right. Yes, we watch Channel 9 and 11 in my house, damn it. We only watch Channel 9 and 11. There's a lot of Morton Downey Jr. episodes, by the way, here on YouTube. Cheaters, that's right, Cheaters. Jerry. Thunderbirds. Morton Downey Jr. was a riot. Arsenio Hall. Okay, you're just throwing out TV shows names. Used to get HBO on TV without cable. Yeah, Will. I only have HBO on TV without cable. I have HBO Max. The Steve Harvey Show, the Thundercats, Ulysses 31, Morton Downey and his huge ashtray. Yes, indeed. And his big warts on his face. Packs another bowl. Train never coming. No. Do I remember Wally George? No, I do not, Just You Creative. I do not remember Wally George. Everyone watched Jerry Springer for just the fights. But then who remembers 9 Broadcast Plaza? Who remembers 9 Broadcast Plaza? Weak Lines, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Tonight Show with that old guy, you forgot his name. Jack Parr, right? Jack Parr, you think you're mentioning. the first guy, Jack Parr. It was Jack Parr. And what did Joey Bishop, the host of the Tonight Show, for a moment there? You remember Wally? Rebecca Day Ray oh wow, biography on Dad. Okay, One-on-One, DuckTales, Steve Allen. It's Steve Allen. That's right, Steve Allen. He was the one who hosted it. Yeah, nobody watched him. Nobody watched Jerry Springer for the actual conversation. It was all about the fights. Well, Ulysses 31 never played on New York syndicated television. It was the Battle of the Planets. Abbott and Costello, half and half, sister and sister. There we go, sister. There we go. Now we're starting to repeat names now. Here we go. We have watched the sunset here in Hicksville, Long Island. So the Tonight Show when Johnny Carson hosted one of the best moments of your life. There you go, Sarah. The Battle of the Network Stars. Maura, You're Not the Baller. Girlfriends. Right, remember the Little Rascals on Channel 9? Me too. I remember Gumby on Channel 9. How about that? What's the word from Officer Bird? Who remembers What's the word from Officer Bird? Who remembers that? There you go, Bradley. The American Gladiators. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. As we relive all the old shows of our childhood. Remember Gumby, right? Remember Gumby? I remember Gumby on Channel 9. I'm too young. I was too old for Barney. I was too old for Barney. That's right, Miss Lee. Yeah, Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chops play along. Yeah, Gumby the cartoon. No, I saw Gumby the stop motion animation. Gumby, Davy and Goliath. Okay, Davy. Fraggle Rock. I remember Fraggle Rock. The Parkers. Silver Spoons. I hate Silver Spoons. Ugh. Remember the Robert Conrad had a battery in his shoulder, ever ready commercial. Yes, you know, I remember that, Sarah. I vaguely remember that. Moesha. Virtual Sunset on the PS4 game. We have done it all on this live stream. Yeah, it's Sullivan Show, damn it. I don't know where else we're going, Marie. I'm just waiting on a train. Goofus and Gallant and highlights. There you go. That's right. As we remember all our old shows here. The sun goes down. Beanie and Cecil. There you go. You're... Right, Get Smart had a shoe phone. That's how ahead of the times they were, right? That's right, Moesha Feng. Be careful with those emojis. Nightbot doesn't like the emojis. Unless you're a member or a moderator of the channel. Hit that thumbs up if you like this nonsensical conversation. Wondering how it went when I met Action Kid. I met Action Kid for about a minute or two, and Action Kid was in the middle of doing something, and I was on my way to go live stream. So, said hello to him for literally one stop, and then I got off the train. So didn't last too long. King of Queens. There we go. We're just naming shows now. Around the world in 80 days. Police. We're getting a lot of doubles now. We're getting a lot of doubles. I see here. Hawaiian Eye, Surfside 6, alright. There we go. Throw Mama from the Train, that's a movie. Isn't that a movie, Throw Mama from the Train? Quantum Leap, that's right, 10 more likes and we're at 100. The Partridge, we're just throwing out shows now. Barney was creepy. I agree, Barney was creepy. Ooh, a train's over here. Let's see if we can catch this train. Yeah, we're just... Ooh, oh no! Do we have a driver? We do have a driver here. Ooh, we're gonna go back. Let's go back. We're let the lady drive here. Did somebody mention 77 Sunset Strip? 8 is enough. I hated that show. You like Clifford the Big Red Dog and Pingu. I like Clifford the Big Red Dog movie. That was a really stupid movie, but it was kind of funny. Stick a thumb out for the train, Dutch. That's right. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna get moving on a little bit. So Barney twice in concert. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I will watch the third rail. All right, finally the train's here. Oh, I think we're gonna get moving here. Will this be an express? Will this be a local? We'll find out. Love American Style. That's right. Seinfeld, classic New Yorkers, if they were portrayed on TV. Oh wow, you didn't realize we were in a video game there, just a creative. Awesome. Yeah, we're in real life here, but it's a video game. I won't get run over. There we go. Somebody already mentioned soap. Anyone watch 64 Zoo Lane? No, I did not, but I've heard of it. Ben Casey, Doctor Show, Dr. Kildare. There we go. There you go, Marty. The Beatles cartoons. Never seen those. Somebody already mentioned the Love Boat. Coney Island Jim mentioned the Love Boat. First comes first serve. First come first serve, maybe. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. There you go. Benson, Different Strokes. Somebody already mentioned Different Strokes. Fantasy Island. Somebody already mentioned Fantasy Island. We're getting a lot of doubles here, folks. Yes, sixth wall. It's a fourth wall. It's called the fourth wall there, Annie Jean. We always break the fourth wall. Get Smart. Somebody already mentioned that. Meet the Browns. Somebody already mentioned that. Zipline. Somebody already mentioned that. Perry Mason. Somebody already mentioned that. House of Pain. There's a new one. All in the Family. Somebody mentioned that. Beatles cartoons were also in Channel 9 and Channel 11. I don't remember. Cheers. There we go. Nobody mentioned Cheers yet. Are you being served? Somebody mentioned that already. Different World. There you go. Just naming shows. The Night Gallery. That was pretty awesome. Yes, it was. Martin and Rowan's laughing. That's right. Keeping Up Appearances. Somebody already mentioned that, Sarge. Somebody went through all the British shows on Channel 13 already. They playing Dark Shadow. That show used to scare the crap out of me. You don't want to make the chat dark, but you love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad movie, Better Call Saul. You know, I haven't watched any of those. One Life to Live, there you go. Ghost Rider, there you go. Always wanted to pinch Gary Coleman's cheeks in different strokes. Everyone did. Speed Racer, Courtship of Eddie's Father, there you go. The Time Tunnel. What about Super Train? Who remembers Super Train? Boy Meets Girl, My Mother the Car, that was another classic. Yeah, Long Island always reminds me of The Great Gatsby also. The Monkees, that's right, the Monkees on NBC. Davey and Goliath. Hi, Davey. Fireball XL5, alright. Bonanza, Gunsmoke, damn it. Punky Brewster. Mr. Belvedere. What about Perfect Strangers, people? Family Ties, Land of the Giants. Soul Train. Yes, Dark Shadow did have a creepy song. Yes, indeed. Wow, we gotta keep up with this chat here. This chat's getting intense. Yes, dear. That's right. The show with Tiffany, Robot Girl. That was called Small Wonder, Miss Blee. Small Wonder. Oh, The Crystal Maze. I've heard of that. Never seen it. The Munsters. That's right. Dance Fever. The Funky Phantom. Okay, never seen that one. Yeah, that's right. Perfect Strangers. Mork and Mindy. Ozzie and Harriet and the Donna Reed Show. That's right. We're just naming all the shows now, people. We're just naming all the shows. We're just naming all the shows. Space, 1999. Never seen that, but heard of it. American Bandstand. There we go. That's another classic. With Dick Clark's American Bandstand. Dance Fever with Denny Terrio. That's right. Family Ties. That's right. Yeah, your mom, you loved Maya in Space in 1999. Wolfman Jack, baby. UFO, Ren and Stimpy. All right, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. They love their neighborhood. Yes, indeed. Train Spotting TVs. There you go. The Gong Show, Mickey Mouse Club. There you go. There you go, Bradley. Do you think I would like Space 1999 there, Jim? Gotta check that out. Solid Gold with Duracell. There you go. Rising Damp is an English show from the 70s. Interesting. Never heard of that. Mission Impossible. The Crank Yankers. That's still on TV. I love the Gong Show there. Kretsky's wife, the blonde on Dance Fever. Janet Jones. All right. Buck Rogers. Yeah, but really a Joey spinoff one. Wow, it's a Friends spinoff. Hill Street Blues, Mystery Science Theater. All right. Madonna on American Bandstand. That was classic. Gene, Dancing Machine. That's right. The Cosby Show. Laugh in Night Flight. The Carol Burnett Show. Just randomly showing out names out. Wonderama. There we go. The part. Somebody already mentioned Marge's Family. Mary Tyler Moore. We're getting a lot of doubles here. Bosom Buddies. Tom Hanks and Bosom Buddies. That's right. This is virtual reality. We're in the real world right now, driving a train. Or not driving a train. That's right, the unknown comic with the paper bag over his head. Valerie Harper. Feeling older and older reading this chat. Me too, Robert. Me too. Too Close for Comfort. That's right. That's right. I remember Wonderama. One day. Ugh, hate one day at a time. This is real. Randy, this is real. This is real life. The Jackson 5, the Flintstones, Twilight Zone people. Twilight Zone people. I all the TV shows there. That's right. Pluto TV does have a bunch of old TV shows, so you can always check out Pluto TV. Tales from the Dark Side. Television Train. To your viewer's brain. That's right. Right. Howdy Doody. That's right. Howdy Doody time. Ah, Joey's friend spin-off didn't last too long. Okay, Bradley. What would you say if you met me in person? Wait. What would I say if you met Dutch in person? I don't know. Good Times, A Prisoner. What are you doing? I'm riding a train, Day. I'm riding a train. Soul Alive. That's right. Channel 11's version of Soul Train. I vaguely remember that. Better or Worse. Who remembers The Best of the Worst on Fox? The Flintstones. Yes, Pluto TV does have The Next Generation. Miss Garrett, another. Wow, house mother character, maybe. Remember Kid and Play cartoon, yeah. Who was the host of the Gong Show? Don't remember his name. Your brother was on Howdy Doody. Wow, Rick, that's awesome. Episodes is good. You recommend? Awesome. You love Pluto TV. Yeah, got Iron Chef. Yes, Devious Maids, Devious Minds. America's Funniest Home Videos. That's right. His Class Trip was on Wonderama. Wow. The Family Feud. That's still on TV. Chuck Barris was the host of the Gong Show. There we go. Chuck Barris, folks. There we go. There's the latency there. One Tree Hill. That's a new show. Yasu from Greece. Yasu. Sunset Beach. Barry and Chuck Barris. Chuck Barris people. Captain Kangaroo. They call him Flipper. Chuck Barris people. Charlie's Angels. That's still on TV. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's still on TV. We're just naming random shows. Not on Pluto, but... Oh, that's right. Pix does have the Honeymooners, Candy. Good to see you. Saying Elsewhere. Somebody already mentioned that. We're getting a lot of doubles here, folks. The Patty Duke Show, yes. Oh, Barry's only hosted, but produced and directed and owned it. Wow. Jim, that's a good one. Where the action is, maybe. Knots Landing. That's right. What, are we tripping on the wrong side of the tracks? I think we are. $9 Million Movie on Channel 9. There you go. One Tree Hill is off the air. Papa knows, Father knows best. Yes. Hello. You're more than welcome for the memories, Jay. Rest in peace, Meatloaf. That's right. What's my line? Yeah. Meatloaf was an anti-vaxxer, died of COVID. I don't know what to say about that. The Flying Nun. And Chuck the Cocaine Guy. What VR is this? Train Sim 2020 on a PlayStation 4. To Tell the Truth, the $6 Million Man. Supermarket Sweep. I hate that show. Wonder Woman. Combat with Vic Moreau. Now you're dating yourself. The $6 Million Man. The Chiller Theater. We're just really going on a tangent here today. Yeah, Miss Blee, he was an anti-COVID kind of guy, and he died of COVID. So he'll do anything for love except for take the vaccine. Price is Right, of course, still on TV. That's the backing music for the radio show. The Waltons, A Bionic Woman. The $1 Million Movie used to use the Tara theme from Gone. That's right. Da 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 da. With scenes of New York City. That's on YouTube somewhere. That opening to the $1 Million Movie. That's on YouTube. You can watch that. Beat the Clock. Rat Patrol. This is so fun, Rick, right? Lots of people naming 50s shows. I like that. That's my old audience right there. Ah, that's awesome, Annie Jean. Dukes of Hazzard, WKRP in Cincinnati, The Bold and the Beautiful. Wait, is this Second Life? No, this is Train Sim 2020 on a PlayStation 4. The Morton Downey Jr. Show. Somebody mentioned that already. Yes. Yeah, we got somebody who plays Second Life there, Miss Blee. Can you answer my question? You really want to know, is he playing this? Randy, this is real life. Falcon's Quest, the Daisy Dukes, there we go. The Waltons, yes. Little House on the Prairie, can't stand that show. General Hospital, Card Sharks, do not like that show. Do not like that game. Top Gear, that's kind of a new show. Kind of moved on to its own, that's true. All My Children, Touched by an Angel. Guys, what game is he playing? I am playing Train Sim World 2020, Randy. Train Sim World 2020. I'm playing Train Sim World 2020, Randy. What's my line? Stairway to Heaven. Guiding Light. I Married Joan. There we go. All the shows, people. All the TV shows. Wishbone. That's a TV show? Kappa John MD. There you talking. What about Quincy? People? What about Quincy? What's the name of the spin-off from General Hospital that had vampires? You know, that I do not remember. Zoom of the Fool. Oh my God, Adrienne, I forgot all about that. Train Sim World 2020, that's what we're playing right now on PlayStation 4. Somebody already mentioned Columbo. Somebody mentioned already House and Castle. What about House and Castle? The dating game people. This people. Give me, I've got a secret. There's another one. Wishbone's a TV show where a dog told stories. I gotta find some videos of that. Da 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 da. There you go, Doug. Good to see it. The Newlywed Game, BJ and the Bear, New York 1. We still have New York 1. Dark Shadows. That's right. The Date with the Angels with Betty White and Bill Williams. Jesus Christ. Jerry, whipping out the old ones now. Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's a new show. See you later, MTR. Welcome back, Cotter was always mentioned. Dark Shadow was always mentioned already. Share, Sunny and Share, the dating game were already mentioned. The Electric Company, boom, boom, boom. Married with Children on Fox 5. Good to see you. The Crusader, Password. What about Super Password? Wishbone also dresses up as characters from a book. Wow, I'm glad to see that. Queen for a Day. There we go. Lost in Space. Already heard that. Rocky and Bullwinkle, somebody already mentioned that. Honeymoon, somebody already mentioned. There's a Russian bot. Beretta, Alice. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Chuck Woolery, Dating Game. I think it was a dating game. That What's My Line? What's My Line? A great show. The Great Space Coaster. I never seen that. Jack is a show. Jack is a show. Saturday Night Live is still on. Dr. Joyce Brothers is still around, I think. Tennessee Tuxedo. I don't know what that is. What was the Land of the Lost? Then you had to show dinosaurs. The Zoo Review. Now you're showing your age. Hawaii 5-0 with Jack Lord. Classic. Lawrence Welk, baby. Let's get that polka music going. That's right. Quantum Leap. That was a weird show. Joan Rivers show that pissed off Johnny Carson. So many down. We're going down memory lane. Fact or Fake. There you go. Sanford and Son. Lauren Harley. The Snorks. The Snorks. There you go. Maverick. There you go. Oh, Dr. Joyce died in 2013. Oh. Well, she will always be remembered. Hit the Road Jack is a TV. It's an old TV show. Really? Wow. Don't forget the Lennon sisters on the Lawrence Welk Show. That's right. Dr. Ruth Westheimer. That's right. Do I remember Dr. Joe Bolton? No, I do not, Robert. Dear Abby. There's another one. Fractured Fairy Tales. Our Mrs. Brooks. The Cat. What's The Cat? Ivory Paul. I don't know what that is. The Cat. Supercar. What about Super Train? New York Hot Takes. What about the New York Sport? What about the Sports Machine? Gunsmoke. Top Cat. Cisco Kid. Make Me Laugh. Full House. Oh, I should. I'll try that out, Bradley. Amazing Stories. There we go. That had an awesome. I remember the opening to that show. I'll always remember that. That was really cool. Like a book would open and stuff will happen. Oh my God. As we relive the memories here. The hilarious House of Frightenstein. Don't remember that. Dutch, have ever watched Super Train? Yes, I have, here on YouTube. Felix the Cat. I was a MacGyver guy, not MacGruber, but MacGyver. I was more of a MacGyver guy. Mr. Peepers. There we go. Yes, Full House. Then you had Fuller House, but nobody remembers. The 4:30 movie on Channel 7. There we go, Doug. Yes, Beretta, Full House, Car 54, Where Are You? SCTV, to tell the truth. We're repeating a lot here, guys. Columbo, Fuller House. Yes, we're repeating a lot, guys. The Rebel. Officer. Oh, he was a retired cop that showed the Three Stooges. Oh, Robert, I do not remember that. That's definitely before my time, Robert. Yes, we're riding the rails, respect the face. Touched by an Angel, there you go. Yeah, SCTV, yes, Blondie, there you go. Candidate Mannix. Mannix was just a weird show. Mr. Magoo, I can't see anything. I'm blind. Mad TV, never liked it. Barnaby Jones, yeah. I think we covered all the great shows. Yes, that's right. Living Color, Room 222. What about 227? What about 227? Highway to Heaven, never liked that show. McClendon and Wife, that's still on TV. Yes, they brought back Fuller House there, and it sucked. Kiner's Corner, now you're talking. Kiner's Corner, that's what I want to hear. Kiner's Corner, the Roy Rogers Show, Touched by an Angel, so good. I didn't really watch that much. As we remember the shows of yesteryear. Murder, we already met. This is how we got into this conversation, was Murder, She Wrote. Room 222, A Different World. What about 227? Airwolf. Oh, that was a good gun. I love Kiner's Corner too. The Joe Franklin Show. Oh my God, I could bring back the Joe Franklin Show. NYPD Blue, never liked that. Comedians Getting Coffee in Cars. That's a new show there, Bradley. Julia. Oh my God, Julia, the heat of the night. Yes, Kiner's Corner was, I think, also on radio, but before Met Games. Met Games. Romper Room, The Magic Garden. That's right. The Green Hornet. Loads of fun indeed. The streets of San Francisco. Seen clips of 227 on here. Yeah, the A team. Now this is what I'm glad you're enjoying this, Robert. We're hitting all the genres and all the. You're just randomly naming shows, right? Yes, Dear John. I think we're running out of shows now, guys. I think we're running out of shows. I want to hear local shows that maybe I've never heard of before. Yeah, somebody already mentioned King of Queens. Oh, yeah, we're hitting a lot of repeats now. Getting a lot of repeats here. Tales from the Crypt. I think somebody mentioned that earlier. Or Tales from the Dark Side. The Sopranos. Somebody already mentioned that. Concentration. There we go. Concentration was one of the original ones. The original ones with that crazy board. After MASH. There we go. Soap Factory. The Transformer cartoon. He was the computer animated with dinosaurs. Wow. Still standing. It's like it's on Channel 7. Yeah, I think it is on Channel 7. I don't know what we're talking about. Do you like this nonsense? Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, it's like you get to invent shows. We're going to invent shows now. So if any marketers are watching, make sure. Charmed. I never liked Charmed. Gorilla and Godzuki. Now you're talking to Bailey. Now you're talking to... Oh, okay. From 1966. Wow. Who do you trust with Johnny Carson? Now you're dating yourself, Marty. Twin Peaks. Somebody already mentioned that. All in the Family. Somebody already mentioned that. I know exactly. You can tell what TV shows we're watching. I'm harvesting data, damn it. I'm harvesting data. Gilligan's Island. Nice sunset indeed, Rick. We got a nice sunset. I hated Mama's Family. Ugh. Bro, is this the A line? No, we're on an LIRR approaching Jamaica Station right now. We're on the LIRR westbound approaching Jamaica Station. Johnny English. Oh, there you go, Bradley. Patchwork Family, Joker's Wild, Odd Couple, all of us, The Magic Garden, Good Times, Designing Women, Partridge Family again, Kojak for the win, Mighty Python, Ab Fab, absolutely fabulous, one of my favorite shows, Tic Tac Toe from the 50s, Emergency is 50 years old, isn't that crazy? Emergency is 50 years old, Victoria's Closet, don't remember it, but I've heard of it, Highway to Heaven, already mentioned, Policewoman, there you go, McClendon and Wife, already mentioned. We're hitting a lot of doubles. Winnie the Pooh. Yes, we're collecting data, people. We're collecting data. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, of course. Dexter's Laboratory. That's a cartoon. The Rookies. There you go. V. Oh, my God. V. Lost in Space. Somebody already mentioned. We're getting a lot of doubles, guys. We're getting a lot of doubles. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, second time around, indeed. Buffy the Vampire Slayer already mentioned. Car 54, Where Are You? Already mentioned. Policewoman already mentioned. We're getting a lot of doubles here, folks. Cat Dog. There we go. Nikita. Hello. My Mother the Car. Yes, I recall. Yes, somebody already mentioned My Mother the Car. And The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Somebody already mentioned that. My Wife and Kids. Mod Squad. Somebody already remembered. I try to be good there. I try to be entertaining there without going anywhere, Robert. I'm trying to be entertaining. Red Wall. One Day at a Time. The Raccoons. I want to see that show. Cheers, of course. King of Queens. We're getting doubles now. Cheers. King of Queens are doubles. George Lopez show. Battlestar Galactica. Never liked that show. Ren and Stimpy, a classic. Beekman's World. There you go, Norman. Nobody mentioned Beekman's World. Gunsmoke. Somebody already. Hanna-Barbera. Scooby-Doo. You remember when TV used to sign off at night? That's what we talked about, Doug. We literally just talked about that when TV used to shut off at 3 in the morning, and then come on at 7. They used to come on at 7. You know, it's like, okay. Lost in Space, Dragon Tales, The Jeffersons, Petticoat, Junction, Kung Fu. That's right. That was a good show. He-Man was another one. He-Man, Simon and Simon, the Glenn Campbell Show, damn it. Let's see, Hazel, the monkey that Japanese show. I don't remember that. We mentioned Chips already. That's right, Miss Blee. That's right. That girl. I watched that girl the other night when she dressed up as the chicken. The Avengers with Patrick McNee. There you go. Xena, the Warrior Princess. Any Hanna-Barbera cartoon was It's a family affair. Somebody already mentioned BJ and the Bear. The Beverly Hillbillies. Bleaknicks. Bill Burr. There you go. Ultraman. Moving on up to the deluxe apartment. That's right. That's the Jeffersons for you. I do sound like an auctioneer. I'm trying to answer all the comments. That 70s show. Meh. The Joy Painting with Bob Ross. Classic. Have Gun, Will Travel. That's right. The Power Rangers. The Wild Wild West, people. McGinnigan. Grizzly Adams. We just started just going random now, baby. We're really getting random with this one now. We're really getting random with this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Why did my brain remember that? Wow, Dragnet. There's another one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Never liked Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm too old for Yu-Gi-Oh! What about the GoBots? Nobody mentioned the GoBots yet. What about the GoBots? Of course, David Letterman. Of course, somebody mentioned. I've already mentioned that. David Letterman and Barney Miller. Somebody mentioned Barney Miller's already. Sabrina the Teenage Witches. There you go. Sabrina the Teenage Witches. Gunsmoke. Damn it. Land of the Lost. Somebody mentioned that already. Land of the Lost. My Three Sons. That's right. The Rockford Files. That's still on TV. Damn it. Conan O'Brien. Damn it. I feel bad for him. Mask. There you go. Thomas the Tank. What is that there? Thomas the Tank Engine. Josie and the Pussycats. The Prisoner. Did we get to Mary Tyler Moore? I don't think we did. Did anyone say It's a Living? No. Robotech. What's happening? I don't know. Matt Houston. What? Bob Newhart. The first one. There you go. Gigantor. There you go with Gigantor. Love Robotech. Hong Kong Phooey. The middle-aged Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Saturday Night Live was pretty funny. Laverne and Shirley. We're gonna do it. Spencer for Hire. You love Galaxy Express 99. McKillen and Wife. The Wagon Train. The Patty Duke Show. Mama's Family. I hated Mama's Family. We already mentioned American Bandstand already. Did we get to Postman Pat over there? No, I don't think so. Clifford the Big Red Dog and Dildo. Growing Pains, Home Improvement, Captain Caveman. There you go. Coach. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. Deadwood, The Eighth Man, The Addams Family. What else? We're just going down the list. Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. Perfect Strangers, people. Supercar, Super Terrain, Family, Vegas, Dallas, Falcon's Crest. Did we mention Falcon? I think I mentioned Falcon's Crest. Amen. That's right. Amen. Da 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 da. Barnaby Jones, Punky Brewster. There you go, Punky Brewster. We're just going random shows now. We already mentioned The Monsters. We already mentioned It's a Living. We're getting to a lot of doubles here. We already get Love Boat already mentioned. Dear John already mentioned. Leave It to Beaver. I know this can go on all night. This might just go on all night. Who knows? Knots Landing. Archie's. That's So Raven. Lizzie McGuire. Designing Women. I think that was already mentioned already. Getting a lot of doubles here, people. Dream On. Was that a show? Dream On? Wow. Anyone disappointed? That's right. That's right. Anyone disappointed it wasn't Clarence Thomas retiring? Marty, I was a little disappointed. The Black Plague starring Jimmy Fallon. Oh, I'm glad this is making you laugh so much, Janine. That's my job. The Thornbirds. Family. Hannah Montana. I'm too old for Hannah Montana. Love Boat. Mentioned many times now. I'm getting a lot of doubles and triples now. Quadruplets. Soap was already mentioned like 3-4 times now. Thomas the Tank Engine, there you go. That was mentioned the second or third time now. Maud, Greg Ferguson, WKFP in Cincinnati was already mentioned. Barnaby Jones was already mentioned already. Love American Style was already mentioned. These are all doubles here. Beretta already mentioned. How I Met Your Mother, there you go. That's the first mention of that one. Just naming shows. This is insane. It is entertainment, top-notch live stream entertainment. 21 Jump Street, Petticoat Junction was already mentioned. Shogun, there you go. The Photographer with Charles Bronson. Wow, that's a rare one. Reba, hated that show. Laughing, yeah. How I Met Your Mother, yep, already mentioned. I got getting a lot of doubles here. Ozzy, this is fun. Big Valley, there we go. It's like bingo. We're like playing bingo here with TV show names. Roots, The Doctors, there you go. Quantum Leap already mentioned. New York Undercover, there you go. Rat Patrol, that's a show, Rat Patrol. The Rifleman, there you go. The lead actor was from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn on The Rifleman. Hogan's Heroes, there you go. In Concert, there you go. Live from Austin City Limits. Cyber Chase, Bewitched, Marcus Welby. Oh my god. Kung Fu, the series. There you go. Kung Fu. Green Acres already mentioned. Getting a lot of doubles here. Dog the Bounty Hunter already mentioned. Maud already mentioned. Combat. Wagon Train already mentioned. Tom and Jerry. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood already mentioned. Getting a lot of doubles again. Search for Tomorrow. There we go. Gidget. There we go. Gidget. Oh my goodness. That's right. That's right. That's right. Instagram reactions. That's right. Cannon. There we go. Sports Night. Gentle Ben. The Wonder Years already mentioned. Sesame Street. Flipper already mentioned. Reading Rainbow. The 12 o'clock High. The Saint. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. Indeed. Between the Lions. We already mentioned Wishbone already. We're up to 104 likes. It's a Jake and the Fat Man. There you go. Edge of the Night. There you go. What about Father Dowling's Mysteries? What about Father Dowling's Mysteries? Forest Rangers. There you go. Oh my God. We're just going through all the old shows now. Yes, the train is rolling. The train is definitely rolling, Brian. Train is definitely rolling. Beverly Hillbillies already mentioned. The Roy Rogers already mentioned. Getting a lot of doubles here, guys. We're getting a lot of doubles here. We might want to go to local shows now. Mission Impossible already mentioned. Mr. Roger Sabert already mentioned. Getting a lot of doubles. I think we have to get to local TV shows now that nobody's ever heard of. Who remembers up in Canada Snow Job? Did anyone see Snow Job? Capital. The girl from Uncle. There you go. The Flying Nun already mentioned. Chico and the Man, Mr. Peepers. Already mentioned Mr. Partridge Family. All right, getting a lot of doubles here, people. Sonny and Cher already mentioned. Harold Lloyd, there you go. Even Fuller House, that's right, already mentioned. Mannix already mentioned. We're getting a lot of doubles here. In Philly, you had Willie Weber in Philadelphia. That's awesome. I think the train might end up in LA at this point. Monk, Mannix already mentioned. Dick Van Dyke Show. Anyone mentioned Steam Pipe Alley? There we go. There's Steam Pipe Alley. There's a new one. Chips already mentioned. Wait, Champion the Wonder Horse. Don't remember that. Never saw Snow Job. Myrna. Evidently, it was one of the worst Canadian shows ever made. By the way, where are we going? I think we're going back to Brooklyn. I think we're going back to Brooklyn now. I think we did get them all. Partridge Family already mentioned. In Buffalo, you had Commander Tom. Yeah, somehow, no, Snow Job doesn't sound right, Maria, but it was one of the worst shows ever created in Canada. Great White North with Doug's and Bob McKenzie. Green Hornet. You think the train came from LA, took hours? Might have. The Sweet Life of Tom and Jerry. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, already mentioned. Upstairs, Downstairs in 1975. Don't remember that. Lucy. You don't remember that? Lucy? Was that a show by itself? I Love Lucy. Car 54, already mentioned. I think we hit up all the shows. People. I think we hit them all up at this point. Speed Racer already mentioned. Circus Boy, that was a show. Circus Boy was a show. Bad Name, Bad Show. Exactly, Maria. Rhonda. Yes, Married with Children already mentioned. Trying to keep up with these comments and my nose is running. Adam 12. Officer Joe Bolton, Nadine. Yeah, somebody mentioned that already. I think we got them all now. Only Fools and Horses. There you go, Bradley. What about the best? Does anyone remember the Best of the Worst on Fox? Who was the host of the Best of the Worst on Fox? Yeah, you missed it all, Nirvana fan. Sorry about that. Who remembers the Best of the Worst on Fox? Ah, there you go, Marty. Yes, Commander Tom. Yep. We're slower down. Slow down, people. Slower down, people. Malcolm in the Middle. I don't think anyone mentioned Malcolm in the Middle. We almost hit them all. I think we hit them all. Mickey Dolenz was in Circus Boy before the Monkees. Wow! I'm going to have to watch Circus Boy. King of the Hill. There you go. KRP in Cincinnati, already mentioned. Getting a lot of doubles. Gotta be careful of those doubles. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. There's the first one right there. Here in Philly, you had Captain Noah show. That sounds interesting. Who remembers 9 Broadcast Plaza when it became like Double Dare? Adventures of Superman. Barnaby Jones already mentioned. South Park. That's a new show. They're still making new episodes of that. Cops. Somebody mentioned that already. We literally hit up all the names. It's Fish. Was that a TV show, Fish? Rocket Ship 7. Never heard of that. Romper Room, of course. I was a Miss Smiley kind of guy. Fantastic Four. All right. Robin Leach was the best. Cheers. Already. We're getting a lot of doubles here. As we have mentioned all the TV shows. We have literally mentioned all the TV shows. I Spy. We have literally mentioned all the TV shows of the world. Electric Company already mentioned. Bullseye. That was a rigged game show if I ever saw one. The Young Ones. Dave Eyewitness News. Lone Ranger. You're tapped out. Me too. Family Ties. There you go. Roger Grimsby, people over on Eyewitness News. Roger Grimsby and John Johnson, and Frank Field on weather. Anyone mentioned the original Star Trek? Yes, Man from U.N.C.L.E. already mentioned. Dave Irv Weinstein. There you go. Frasier. There you go. Hitchcock Presents. There you go. Oh, Fish was a spin-off of Barnaby Joe or Barney Miller. Wow, starring Abe Vigoda. Captain Kangaroo already mentioned. PJ, the PJs and the Critic. Those new age cartoons there. Roger Ramjet. Now you're dating yourself. Alf. Nobody mentioned Alf. Celebrity Bowling. There you go. Battle of the Network Stars. How about that? Roland Smith, Michelle Marsh on Channel 2. That's right. Geraldo getting hit in the face with a chair. Yes. The Tick. Mad About You. There you go. Scary movie franchise indeed. Good to see you, Dave, in the great state of Georgia. Mork and Mindy, Land of the Giants already mentioned. Deal or No Deal, that's a new show. We're going to Penn Station, it looks like. Warner Wolf on Channel 2 and Channel 7, that's right. I think he was also on Channel 9 for a time. Longstreet, The Blind Detective. Whoa, I never heard of that one. The Andy Devine Show, never heard of that one. Cash Cab, that's a new show. That's still out. It's about time, damn it. Bozo the Clown already mentioned the Bernie Mac show. There you go. Yes, Alf. Baby Alf, not the mama. Oh, that was Dinosaurs. That was Dinosaurs, Myrna. That was Dinosaurs. Currently on Disney Plus. I'm the baby, gotta love me. Taxi already mentioned. I know, we could create a game show. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's right. Bobby's World that Red and Stimpy already mentioned. Burke's Law. Never heard of that. Oh, God. We're just keeping on going and going and going here. Friends is a new show. It's a relatively new show. That's a very common show. We're going for uncommon shows that we haven't heard of in years. Pixan. Never heard of Pixan. Bullwinkle. Somebody mentioned Rocky and Bullwinkle already. Now you know exactly. You know where your children are on channel. That was Channel 5. That was Channel 5. The news at 10. Channel 5. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Life with Lou. The Bachelor Father. My Favorite Martian. The 12 o'clock high. Somebody already mentioned that. Tales from the Dark Side. Somebody mentioned that already. Wow, we're getting a lot of doubles here, guys. Getting a lot of doubles. Steptoe and Son. Never heard of that. Sea Hunt. I remember Sea Hunt. Pixan. It went locally to Philly. Then you had Sally Star. Wow. Popeye. There you go. Popeye the cartoon. Maybe the movie. The Flintstones. Yep. Your parents loved... do you know where your children... Yeah, your parents used to love that. Do you know where your children are? Whirlybird. Ultraman. There you go. Yes, the 9 o'clock news is the other Mr. Bean show. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Sanford and Son already mentioned. Barnaby Jones already mentioned. Night Gallery already mentioned. Getting a lot of doubles here again. Thank you so much, Sarah. It's hard to keep up with these comments. They're flying. It's like I'm an auctioneer or something like that. This is why we need 1,000 people in my chat. We'll just start banging out all those comments. Flipper already mentioned. Flipper already mentioned. We have gone off on a crazy tangent, calling out random TV shows. Mary Hartman. There you go. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or maybe just Sabrina. Sabrina sang that song, Boys, Boys, Boys. Look it up. Ben, switch. Okay. Dakari, I never heard of that one. Where in the world's Carmen San Diego? I know where that filmed. That filmed at Metropolis Studios in Harlem on 103rd Street. Route 66. That girl was already mentioned. Flipper already mentioned. Beekman's World already mentioned. Beekman's World. Burke's Law already mentioned. Wow, we literally are hitting up. Well, we're running out of shows now. We're hitting the wall when it comes to shows. We're hitting the wall now. Hawaii 5-0 already mentioned. We're hitting the wall, people. We're hitting the wall. Car 54, where are you? Already mentioned. The Nanny, there we go. Dr. Kildare already mentioned. The Gong Show already mentioned. Bob Newhart, there you go. I think Bob Newhart might have been already mentioned. Sequest already mentioned. That's a weird one. Sequest. I remember that show. Sequest. It was a weird show. I think we're hitting the wall. My memory isn't. I'm like an elephant, Brian. I'm like an elephant. It's like a game show now. Like Route 66 already mentioned. Carson already mentioned. You love Frank Drescher? Frank Drescher's pretty cool. Very stylish. Name of the game. That was that show. Yeah, Can't Sink a Snow by me. Flip Wilson. There we go. Nobody mentioned Flip Wilson. Family Affair. Already mentioned. Third Rock from the Sun. I believe that was already mentioned. Blue Thunder. There you go. Gumby. I mentioned Gumby. Paper Chase. Trying to Stump Dutch. Emergencies. 50 years old. We already mentioned that. Flip Wilson Show. There we go again. Right, trying to think now, right? All About You already mentioned. Don't know what you just walked into. Yeah, we just walked into the random TV show game here, where we're just, and I don't know, just random words at this point. Howdy doody time, it's howdy doody time. As we come into Penn Station, final stop here on our train, Penn Station, the Pee Wee Herman Show. Nobody mentioned that yet. Oh my goodness. You Bet Your Life. I don't think anyone mentioned that one. Father Knows Best. That's another one. Nobody mentioned that one. I think. F Troop. I think somebody mentioned that already. What I Like About You. As we come into Penn Station. Well. Boy, to the bottom of the sea. The Carpenter's Hour. Jesus Christ. Father Ted. Alright, guys. Leave it to Beaver. Well, everyone. It is time. It is time for me to get some water and get some dinner together. It has certainly been very enlightening that we have been here for about an hour now, just randomly naming TV shows while on a simulated ride of a LIRR train. We have made it to our final stop, which is Penn Station. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. I need water. I gotta get dinner now. Sorry, Bradley, it's time to go. We've been doing this for far too long and I need water. You're more than welcome for the memories. It was a lot of fun hanging on out with y'all. Reliving the shows of the shows and the times of our times. But from the simulated world here in New York City, this is Dutch Maz signing off. And yet, oh, okay, we got, let me know the pixels for the, is it, Max, the pixel size for the badges are the same as the emojis. So 48 by 48, Max. 48 by 48, Max. Same size as the emojis. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning on in. I want to thank everyone for hanging on out with me the last couple of hours here, driving the train here in the simulated world. Hopefully tomorrow I will be out and about in the real world, so stay tuned. Saturday, we should have some fun. Friday, gonna probably take the day off. But from the simulated world here at Penn Station, underneath Madison Square Garden, driving to LIRR, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish those wonderful moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit that like button, lets me know you care. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Nighty-night, folks. Nighty-night.